Happy Monday. I hope that you guys had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Welcome to week 2 here on Sammy's Voice. I'm really, really excited to be here today. I have been talking a lot lately in person with different moms, and we've talked about this bridge analogy, and I wanted to offer that to you guys as sort of a way to see the different styles of parenting and help you set an intentional goal in your mind of the type of parenting that you want your kids to have. So there are basically 3 types of parenting. There's permissive parenting, where you kind of decide, I'm not going to be the parent, you do whatever you want, my hands are up, I'm done, I'm whatever, you guys, free reign. And the way that relates to the bridge analogy in my mind is basically like sending your kids out on this rickety bridge with a bunch of the wooden slats missing, and there's like the frayed rope handle that's getting ready to break, and there's nothing to keep them safe, to give them that feeling of safety. And it's not a good thing. It really isn't. I've talked to several adults whose parents parented this way, and it's not a judgment, it's just whatever they felt was best at the time. And they talk about how they kind of wish they had more structure. They wish they had some boundaries and some rules, and they think that things would have been easier if they had. And the great part about being able to parent your own kids is you can take the things that you've learned from your parents and apply the great stuff and kick out the bad stuff and do things differently, because you have a whole other chance, which is amazing. So the part that I forgot to mention is basically imagine this canyon, and on one side you have infancy, and on the other side you have adulthood. And as parents, it's our job to get them across. And some kids fall off, and it's not a good thing, and those are the kids, we see with undesirable futures. And we don't want our kids to be those kids. So the permissive parenting style is this really rickety bridge, and there's not any support, and there's not any foundation, and there's not any boundaries or guidelines or feeling of safety. Then you have the authoritarian parenting style, where I'm the boss, you do what I say, you don't ask questions, you just do. And that is basically like setting your kids out on a tightrope to get across this canyon. And you're standing behind them with a line whip screaming and telling them, go, go, go. And they're really scared, and they've got no idea what they're doing. And they're just barreling forward, hoping to make it without any guidelines, without any rules, without any understanding of what's going on. And they sometimes get it right, and sometimes they don't. And there's just these overwhelming consequences that are disproportionate to what we're asking of them. And that's how I grew up, and it was scary. It's not the kind of situation that makes a kid feel safe. So in between the two is authoritative parenting. And with authoritative parenting, that means I'm here to guide you. Yes, I'm the authority in the household, but I'm doing these things to give you guidelines and boundaries and rules and understanding. And that bridge in my mind is very sturdy, very strong. There's a strong, solid bottom of it. There's strong handrails on both sides. And when they get to a place where they're unsure, you're right there with them. They ask a question, you answer the question, they can take another step. And you're in this journey together. And authoritative parenting means that you're going to be able to provide the foundation and the guidelines that your kids are craving. Our kids are not born into this world having really any idea what to do, how to interact, what they're supposed to know, what they're supposed to avoid. All of those things are our responsibility to teach. And so it really helps me to keep in mind that bridge analogy when my kid is saying, why? He's building his bridge. He's building the scaffolding in his mind so that he can understand the world. When they make mistakes, I don't have to flip out on them. I can teach them and explain to them, and they lay down another slot, and now their bridge is that much stronger. When they want to do something that isn't safe, I stop them from doing that and explain to them that isn't safe. Now now their bridge is even stronger. So every interaction that we have can strengthen or weaken the bridge. And we have the opportunity 1,050 times a day to give our kids the boundaries and support and guidelines and teachings that will help get them from infancy to adulthood in a safe and supported way. And so that analogy has been helping me a lot, especially when I do feel like I don't know what to do in this situation. So I just try to figure out what's going to help strengthen them and support them and guide them, not hurt them, and not really hurt them in the other direction either, not let them have a complete free-for-all where they don't have the safety of any guidelines or boundaries. And yeah, so that's the analogy that I've been working with, and I hope that it helps you kind of get a vision in your mind of what the different parenting styles feel like for the kid and how you can move forward in a confident way, knowing that you don't have to be a dictator, you don't have to hurt your kids. You can simply guide them and provide the scaffolding and the support and the step-by-step, I'm here with you, and this is how we're going to do it, and we're going to go forward, and you guys will both get to the other side, and it'll be great. So I am really happy to be here. Like I said, I'm glad that we have over 100 followers so far, which is amazing. And I just really thank you all for the opportunity to come on and talk and share some ideas. And to the moms who have already contacted me, mwah, I love you, and I'm so glad that you're here with us. And I hope that you have some awesome takeaways. If you ever have any questions, feel free to send me a message. You're always welcome to comment below, but a lot of times questions can get really personal, so feel free to send me a message. And if there's a topic that you want to see brought up, also send me a message, and we will talk about that too. So I will see you tomorrow with Toolbox Tuesday and a new tool for you to use in home.